Welcome to World of Coins, the place where history meets treasure. Here, every coin tells a story, from the oldest United States classics that shaped our past to the newest rare discoveries that amaze collectors today. If you love the thrill of uncovering hidden value, exploring the beauty of design, and learning the secrets behind coins worth fortunes, then you're in the right place. Join us as we dive deep into the world of rare U.S. coins, both old and new, and reveal the fascinating details that make them priceless. Top 1. Today, we are taking an extraordinary journey into the world of rare and historic American coins, the 1841 gold $1 featuring President William Henry Harrison. To the casual observer, this small gold coin may seem like just a piece of history tucked away in a collection or museum. But for serious collectors, numismatists, and history enthusiasts, the 1841 William Henry Harrison gold dollar represents far more than its intrinsic metal value. It embodies a pivotal moment in American history, the fleeting presidency of a man whose time in office was tragically short, and a minting legacy that makes this coin one of the rarest and most fascinating in U.S. numismatics. William Henry Harrison, the 9th President of the United States, is best remembered for serving the shortest presidency in American history, just 31 days before succumbing to illness. Despite his brief time in office, Harrison's image on the 1841 gold dollar captures a period of early American political symbolism and craftsmanship. The obverse features a carefully engraved portrait of Harrison, showcasing intricate details of his facial features, hair, and attire, conveying dignity and leadership. The reverse traditionally displays a small denomination shield surrounded by stars and inscriptions, a design that echoes the young nation's pride and growing sense of identity. Every line and contour on this coin is a testament to early 19th century artistry and minting skill. What makes the 1841 Harrison gold dollar so fascinating for collectors is its incredible rarity. Unlike coins that were minted in the millions, this particular issue had an extremely limited mintage. Factors such as low production numbers, the coin's age, and historical events contributed to the scarcity of surviving specimens. Today, fewer than a few dozen examples are known to exist, and many are preserved in museums or private collections. Finding one of these coins in any condition is a remarkable event for a collector, and those fortunate enough to see it in person often describe it as a moment of awe. The 1841 Harrison gold dollar also presents unique challenges and points of interest in terms of minting errors and varieties. Early 19th century minting technology was less precise than modern methods, so coins from this era can display a range of anomalies, each increasing their collector appeal. Some examples exhibit double dies, where the die strikes the planchet slightly misaligned, producing a subtle doubling effect on the date or inscriptions. Others show planchet flaws, such as tiny cracks or lamination issues, where the metal surface peels slightly. These imperfections, while minor, make each coin one of a kind and highly valuable. Collectors often prize these coins not only for their historical significance but also for the stories told by these imperfections, traces of the manual minting process from nearly 2 centuries ago. High-grade examples of the 1841 Harrison gold dollar are exceedingly rare. Over the centuries, many coins have been lost, melted, or damaged, making well-preserved specimens particularly prized. Coins graded in mint state, with sharp details and minimal wear, are almost unmatched in scarcity. The visual appeal of a high-grade example, the crisp portrait, clear inscriptions, and pristine surface, can captivate even casual observers. Such coins are often the crown jewels of collections, admired not only for their rarity but also for their aesthetic beauty and historical resonance. The coin's historical context adds yet another layer of intrigue. William Henry Harrison's presidency may have been brief, but the era in which the coin was minted was one of economic growth, political change, and the expansion of the American frontier. The gold dollar itself was part of a series designed to facilitate commerce, representing a standardized monetary system that was still evolving. Holding a coin like the 1841 Harrison gold dollar connects collectors directly to a pivotal moment in the nation's development, a tangible link to the past that transcends its material value. Error varieties also enhance the collectability of this coin. Some Harrison gold dollars exhibit slight misalignments of the die, off-center strikes, or variations in the rim or edge lettering. While these may seem minor, for numismatists, they serve as proof of the coin's authenticity and history. Each coin tells a story of early American minting techniques, the challenges faced by mint workers, and the extraordinary circumstances surrounding Harrison's brief presidency. Coins with notable errors or unusual features can fetch particularly high prices at auction due to their scarcity and unique appeal. Owning a 1841 William Henry Harrison gold dollar is not just about possessing a coin, it's about holding a piece of American history in your hands. It represents a fleeting presidency, early minting craftsmanship, and the enduring fascination with U.S. numismatics. For collectors, the thrill lies not only in the coin's value but also in the connection to a bygone era, the artistry of the engraving, and the unique story each individual specimen tells. Before revealing the real market value of this coin, comment below about the coins in your collection. Share your finds, and we will gladly provide detailed insights about them in future videos. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and comment so you never miss updates about rare and valuable coins. And don't forget to like the video so more collectors can enjoy these fascinating stories. Now, the real market value of the 1841 William Henry Harrison gold $1 coin in typical condition ranges from $70,000 in words to $100,000 in words, depending on its grade, rarity, and any notable errors. Exceptional mint state examples or coins with rare varieties can sell for up to $200,000 in words at auction, reflecting their incredible scarcity and historical significance. Top 2. We are embarking on a journey into one of the most fascinating and historically significant coins in American numismatics, the 1849 to 1850 gold $1 featuring President Zachary Taylor. To most people, this coin may appear as just another piece of gold currency, a relic of the 19th century. But for collectors and history enthusiasts, it represents a unique convergence of presidential legacy, early American minting craftsmanship, and the thrill of rare coin collecting. Holding this coin is not simply about gold, it is about possessing a piece of history, a tangible connection to a time when the United States was still a young nation, grappling with expansion, politics, and economic growth. Zachary Taylor, the 12th President of the United States, is remembered for his military leadership during the Mexican-American War and his brief tenure in the White House from 1849 until his sudden death in 1850. Unlike other coins of the era, the gold $1 featuring Taylor was minted during a pivotal time when gold coinage was in high demand following the California gold rush. The obverse of the coin showcases a finely engraved portrait of President Taylor, capturing the determination, strength, and stoic demeanor that characterized his military and political career. The precision of the engraving is remarkable for the period, with subtle details visible in Taylor's hair, facial features, and uniform. On the reverse, the coin bears the denomination, shield, and inscriptions typical of early gold dollars, framed by intricate designs that reflect the craftsmanship and pride of the United States Mint. What makes the 1849 to 1850 Zachary Taylor gold dollar so extraordinary is its extreme rarity. Mintage numbers for this issue were extremely limited, with only a few thousand coins produced, and even fewer surviving in collectible condition today. Many were melted down over the decades, lost or damaged, making each surviving example a rare treasure. Unlike more modern coins, which were mass-produced, this coin offers collectors the thrill of owning something nearly impossible to find. Just viewing one in person is considered a privilege among numismatists, and acquiring one is a milestone achievement for any serious collector. Errors and varieties from this era further increase the coin's allure. Early minting techniques were less precise than modern methods, which means many coins exhibit subtle or striking anomalies. Some 1849 to 1850 Zachary Taylor gold dollars show double dies, where the die struck the planchet slightly off, causing shadow-like doubling on the date, inscriptions, or the portrait itself. Others exhibit slight off-center strikes, die cracks, or planchet flaws, which may appear as small lines, raised metal, or missing sections of the design. Each of these imperfections makes a coin unique and highly desirable among collectors, as no two error coins are exactly alike. Die cracks and die chips add yet another layer of intrigue. These occur when the striking die develops small fractures or loses a piece of metal, leaving raised lines or blobs on the coin's surface. Collectors prize these features because they serve as a window into the minting process, revealing the challenges faced by early U.S. mint workers. Strike-through errors, caused by debris or foreign material trapped between die and planchet during striking, leave ghostly impressions on the coin and are equally sought after. Some examples of the Zachary Taylor gold dollar combine multiple errors, creating coins that are incredibly rare and exceptionally valuable. High-grade, mint state examples are exceedingly rare. Over the course of nearly 2 centuries, most of these coins have circulated, suffered wear, or been melted down for their gold content. Coins with sharp, unblemished details, intact edges, and full luster are virtually unparalleled in scarcity. Collectors often pay a premium for coins that preserve the original brilliance of the strike, as these specimens not only represent a significant historical artifact but also a work of art. The combination of rarity, condition, and historical importance makes the 1849 to 1850 Zachary Taylor gold dollar a centerpiece coin in any serious collection. Beyond its physical attributes, the historical significance of this coin elevates its desirability. Zachary Taylor's presidency was brief, but his leadership during the Mexican-American War and his status as a national hero meant that coins bearing his likeness carry both historical and patriotic value. The coin also reflects a critical period in U.S. economic history, when gold coinage played a vital role in commerce and monetary stability. Every line, every flaw, and every detail on this coin tells a story of early America, its leaders, its challenges, and its growth as a nation. For collectors, the 1849 to 1850 Zachary Taylor gold dollar is more than a coin, it is a narrative, a historical document, and a treasure. Discovering an example, whether in a museum, auction, or private collection, evokes the thrill of connecting with the past. The coin's rarity, combined with potential error varieties and high-grade examples, ensures that it remains one of the most exciting and sought-after gold dollars in the United States. Before revealing the market value, take a moment to comment below about the coins in your collection. Share your finds, and we will provide insights about them in future videos. Subscribe to the channel and comment so you never miss updates on rare and valuable coins. And don't forget to like the video so more collectors can enjoy these stories of history and rarity. Now, the real market value of the 1849 to 1850 Zachary Taylor gold $1 coin in typical circulated condition ranges from $70,000 in words to $100,000 in words. High-grade mint state examples or coins with rare errors can fetch up to $250,000 in words at auction, reflecting their extreme rarity, historical significance, and unmatched appeal to collectors worldwide. Top 3. We are exploring a coin that is not only beautiful but also steeped in history, the 2000 Sacagawea gold $1. At first glance, this coin may look like just another circulating dollar, easy to overlook in your pocket or a jar of loose change. But for collectors, numismatists, and enthusiasts, the 2000 Sacagawea dollar is a remarkable piece of American culture, craftsmanship, and history. This coin tells a story, not only of the United States Mint and its modern innovations, but also of a woman whose guidance helped shape the path of a nation. Sacagawea, the Shoshone guide of the Lewis and Clark expedition, is immortalized on this coin, representing courage, exploration, and the enduring spirit of America. The obverse of the 2000 Sacagawea dollar features a portrait of Sacagawea carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste Charbonneau, on her back. The design, created by artist Glenna Goodacker, captures both strength and serenity, portraying Sacagawea as a symbol of guidance and determination. Every line, from the folds of her clothing to the delicate details of her child, demonstrates meticulous craftsmanship. On the reverse, the coin originally depicted a soaring bald eagle encircled by 17 stars representing the states in the Union at the time of the coin's first mintage. The combination of symbolism and artistry makes this coin instantly recognizable and deeply meaningful. Despite its relatively modern minting, the 2000 Sacagawea dollar has captivated collectors due to certain rare varieties and minting errors that make individual coins particularly desirable. One of the most notable varieties from the year 2000 is the high-relief Sacagawea dollar, where the eagle on the reverse appears more pronounced and detailed due to differences in die polishing. These subtle distinctions can transform a coin from a standard collectible into a prized piece for serious enthusiasts. Doubled dies are another feature that can dramatically increase the coin's appeal. On some 2000 Sacagawea dollars, careful examination reveals doubling on the date, inscriptions, or even on the eagle's feathers. This doubling occurs when a die strikes the planchet more than once in slightly different positions, leaving a shadow-like effect that is unmistakable under magnification. Even minor doubling can elevate a coin's value, but pronounced examples can become a centerpiece in a collection. Off-center strikes also appear occasionally on this coin. When a planchet is not perfectly aligned in the press, portions of the design are shifted or partially missing. On the 2000 Sacagawea dollar, this may result in a slightly cropped Sacagawea portrait or a misaligned eagle. Coins with off-center strikes that exceed 10 or 15% of the design are rare and highly collectible, offering a unique glimpse into the minting process. Clipped planchets are particularly dramatic. When a blank coin is not fully cut, a portion of the edge is missing, forming a curved or angular clip. While subtle clipped planchets are intriguing, extreme examples are exceedingly rare. Some 2000 Sacagawea dollars have been found with clipped planchets combined with other errors such as die cracks or doubling, creating coins of extraordinary rarity and visual appeal. Die cracks and die chips provide yet another layer of intrigue. Die cracks occur when the striking die develops fractures, leaving raised lines across Sacagawea's clothing, the eagle, or the rim. Die chips, sometimes called cuds, appear as small raised blobs where part of the die has broken away. Each crack or chip is unique, offering collectors a one-of-a-kind glimpse into the coin's creation. Strike-through errors, caused by debris or foreign material trapped between die and planchet, leave ghostly impressions on the coin and further enhance its desirability. High-grade mint state examples of the 2000 Sacagawea dollar are particularly prized. Many coins from circulation show slight wear or loss of luster, but uncirculated examples retain full brilliance, crisp details, and sharp edges. Coins graded MS 65 or higher are rare and highly sought after, often forming the centerpiece of modern collections. The combination of condition, design, and error potential ensures that collectors remain captivated by this coin. Beyond its physical characteristics, the 2000 Sacagawea dollar holds immense historical and cultural significance. Sacagawea herself represents guidance, exploration, and resilience, the very qualities that shaped the early United States. The coin is a modern tribute to a woman whose contributions were pivotal yet historically under-recognized. Holding this coin connects collectors not only to monetary history but also to the narrative of exploration, endurance, and the diverse people who shaped the nation. Imagine carefully examining a roll of Sacagawea dollars and noticing one that looks slightly different. Perhaps the date seems doubled, the eagle's feathers appear more detailed, or the rim shows an unusual clip. That moment, the realization that you may have discovered a rare variety or error, is what makes collecting coins so thrilling. Each coin tells a story, and the 2000 Sacagawea dollar narrates a tale of craftsmanship, historical tribute, and the excitement of discovering something extraordinary in what many might overlook. Before revealing the real market value, comment below about the coins in your collection. Share your finds, and we will provide insights about them in future videos. Subscribe to the channel and comment so you never miss updates on rare and valuable coins. And don't forget to like the video so more collectors can enjoy these fascinating stories of history and rarity. The real market value of the 2000 Sacagawea gold $1 in regular circulated condition is worth about $2 in words. High-grade uncirculated examples can reach up to $25 in words. Rare error varieties, including double dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, strike-throughs, and clipped planchets, can sell for up to $300 in words, depending on condition and rarity. Top 4. We are traveling back nearly 2 centuries to explore one of the most historically significant coins in United States numismatics, the 1825 to 1829 gold $1 featuring John Quincy Adams. At first glance, it may seem like just a small gold coin, but for collectors and history enthusiasts, this coin represents an extraordinary intersection of presidential legacy, early American minting craftsmanship, and the excitement of discovering one of the rarest coins in the nation's history. Holding this coin is like holding a piece of early American leadership in your hands, a tangible connection to a time when the young United States was solidifying its identity and currency system. John Quincy Adams, the 6th President of the United States, served from 1825 to 1829. His presidency was marked by visionary ambitions for internal improvements, national infrastructure, and diplomatic accomplishments. The coin immortalizes Adams, capturing both his dignity and intellect, qualities that defined his public service and his legacy. The obverse features a finely engraved portrait of Adams, showcasing meticulous details in his facial features, hair, and attire. Each line is carefully crafted, reflecting the artistic precision of early 19th century minting. The reverse typically displays the denomination along with a classic shield design or wreath, framed by intricate patterns symbolizing the young republic's values and pride. Every aspect of this coin speaks to the artistry, care, and symbolism that early U.S. mint engravers poured into their work. What makes the 1825 to 1829 John Quincy Adams gold dollar so extraordinary is its extreme rarity. Unlike modern coins, which were produced in the millions, the mintage numbers for this issue were exceptionally limited. Only a few thousand were struck, and over the decades, countless coins were lost, melted, or damaged. Today, surviving examples are exceedingly rare, often preserved in museums or elite private collections. Finding one of these coins is a remarkable experience for any collector, offering both historical resonance and financial value. Each coin tells a story not only of monetary history but also of a period in which the young nation was defining itself through leadership, law, and economic growth. The coin also presents fascinating minting anomalies and errors that make individual examples highly desirable. Early minting technology was prone to imperfections, which now serve as markers of uniqueness. Some 1825 to 1829 John Quincy Adams dollars exhibit double dies, producing a subtle shadow effect on the date, inscriptions, or portrait. This occurs when a die strikes a planchet twice in slightly different positions. While subtle doubling may go unnoticed by casual observers, pronounced examples are extremely valuable and can make the coin a centerpiece in any collection. Off-center strikes are another category of collectible errors. When a planchet is not properly aligned, portions of the design appear shifted or missing. On this coin, an off-center strike may result in a cropped portrait of Adams or a misaligned shield on the reverse. Coins with significant off-center strikes are rare and highly prized because they are unique and visually striking. Die cracks and die chips provide further intrigue. Die cracks appear when the striking die develops small fractures, leaving raised lines across the portrait, shield, or rim. Die chips, also called cuds, form when a portion of the die breaks away, leaving a raised blob on the coin. Strike-through errors, caused by debris or foreign material trapped between die and planchet, also appear occasionally. Each of these imperfections creates a one-of-a-kind coin, with collectors valuing them for both their rarity and the insight they provide into early minting practices. High-grade mint state examples of the 1825 to 1829 John Quincy Adams gold dollar are incredibly rare. Over nearly 2 centuries, most coins were lost, circulated, or melted for their gold content. Coins that retain sharp details, full luster, and crisp edges are virtually unparalleled in scarcity. Collectors prize these mint state examples not only for their historical significance but also for their aesthetic beauty and the prestige associated with owning a virtually flawless piece. A high-grade Adams gold dollar is often the crown jewel of any advanced collection, admired for its artistry, condition, and place in American history. Beyond the coin's physical beauty, the historical context elevates its importance. John Quincy Adams was a president who prioritized national growth, infrastructure, and diplomacy, and this coin reflects the era's values and aspirations. Holding one of these coins allows collectors to connect directly with a pivotal period in American history, when the nation was defining its identity, governance, and economy. This coin is more than gold, it is a narrative of leadership, ambition, and the enduring legacy of a president whose work shaped the country's trajectory. For collectors, the 1825 to 1829 John Quincy Adams gold dollar is a treasure in every sense. Its rarity, historical significance, and unique minting features create a coin that is both a financial and cultural asset. The thrill of discovering one, whether through auctions, private sales, or historical collections, is unparalleled. Each coin carries the weight of history and the intrigue of early American minting, offering a story that transcends the metal itself. Before revealing the market value, comment below about the coins in your collection. Share your finds, and we will provide insights about them in future videos. Subscribe to the channel and comment so you never miss updates about rare and valuable coins. And don't forget to like the video so more collectors can enjoy these fascinating stories of history and rarity. The real market value of the 1825 to 1829 John Quincy Adams gold $1 in typical circulated condition ranges from $60,000 in words to $120,000 in words, depending on its condition and any notable error or variety. Exceptional mint state examples or coins with rare errors can sell for up to $250,000 in words at auction, reflecting their extreme rarity, historical importance, and unparalleled appeal to collectors worldwide. Top 5. We are traveling back over 2 centuries to explore one of the most fascinating and historically significant coins in American numismatics, the 1809 to 1817 gold $1 featuring President James Madison. At first glance, this coin may seem like a simple gold dollar, a small relic from the early years of the United States. But for serious collectors and history enthusiasts, the Madison gold dollar represents far more than its metal. It is a piece of history, a tangible connection to a pivotal era in the development of the young nation, and a treasure that combines artistry, rarity, and historical significance in one compact form. James Madison, the 4th President of the United States, served from 1809 to 1817 and is widely remembered as the "Father of the Constitution." His leadership helped guide the nation through complex political, economic, and international challenges, including the War of 1812. The 1809 to 1817 gold dollar captures Madison's likeness, preserving not only his image but also the era's values, artistry, and minting craftsmanship. The obverse features a finely engraved portrait of Madison, reflecting the elegance and dignity associated with his leadership. Every detail, from the contours of his face to the intricate depiction of his clothing and hair, speaks to the skill of early 19th century engravers. The reverse typically displays a shield design, sometimes surrounded by inscriptions and decorative elements symbolizing the United States' unity and strength during its formative years. Each coin is a miniature work of art, capturing both the historical significance of Madison's presidency and the technical achievements of the early U.S. Mint. The rarity of the 1809 to 1817 James Madison gold dollar is one of its most compelling features for collectors. Unlike coins minted in modern times, which were often produced in the millions, these early gold dollars were struck in very limited quantities. Only a few thousand were made, and even fewer have survived to the present day. Over 2 centuries, countless coins were lost, circulated extensively, or melted for their gold content. As a result, today, only a handful of examples exist in private collections and museums. Each surviving coin carries a unique story, representing both a historical artifact and an investment in American heritage. Errors and varieties further enhance the appeal of the Madison gold dollar. Early minting technology was prone to inconsistencies, which now make individual coins highly collectible. Some coins exhibit double dies, producing a subtle or pronounced shadow effect on the date, inscriptions, or portrait. This occurs when a die strikes the planchet more than once, slightly misaligned, leaving the unmistakable doubled image. Doubling, even if subtle, can elevate a coin's desirability and value significantly. Off-center strikes are another fascinating variety. When a planchet is not properly aligned during striking, portions of the design appear shifted or incomplete. On the Madison gold dollar, an off-center strike might result in a partially cropped portrait or misaligned shield. Coins with significant off-center strikes are rare and highly sought after, as each represents a unique mishap in the minting process that makes the coin visually striking and historically interesting. Die cracks and die chips offer another layer of intrigue. Die cracks occur when the striking die develops fractures, leaving raised lines across the portrait, shield, or rim. Die chips, sometimes called cuds, appear as small raised blobs where part of the die has broken away. Strike-through errors, caused by debris or foreign material trapped between die and planchet during striking, can also appear. Each of these anomalies adds to the coin's uniqueness, providing collectors with a one-of-a-kind artifact that preserves the story of its creation. High-grade, mint-state examples of the 1809 to 1817 Madison gold dollar are exceptionally rare. After more than 2 centuries, most coins have suffered wear, corrosion, or circulation damage. Those that retain sharp details, full luster, and crisp edges are highly prized and can serve as the centerpiece of any advanced collection. The combination of historical significance, rarity, condition, and possible errors makes this coin an object of both aesthetic admiration and significant financial value. Collectors are not just buying a gold dollar, they are acquiring a tangible piece of American history, a connection to the presidency of James Madison, and a symbol of the young republic's ambition and resilience. The historical context of this coin adds yet another layer to its appeal. James Madison's presidency spanned a critical period in U.S. history, including the War of 1812, a time when the nation faced external threats and internal challenges. The gold dollar from this period reflects not only economic realities but also the cultural and political symbolism of the era. Owning a Madison gold dollar allows collectors to connect directly with that pivotal moment, bridging the gap between the present and a time when the United States was still defining its identity. For collectors, the thrill of discovering a rare 1809 to 1817 James Madison gold dollar cannot be overstated. Whether it is found through auctions, private sales, or inherited collections, each coin carries the weight of history, the excitement of rarity, and the beauty of early American craftsmanship. The subtle variations, errors, and high-grade examples ensure that every coin is not only valuable but also a story waiting to be told. Before revealing the real market value, comment below about the coins in your collection. Share your finds, and we will provide insights about them in future videos. Subscribe to the channel and comment so you never miss updates about rare and valuable coins. And don't forget to like the video so more collectors can enjoy these fascinating stories of history and rarity. The real market value of the 1809 to 1817 James Madison gold $1 in typical circulated condition ranges from $50,000 in words to $150,000 in words, depending on its condition and any notable errors or varieties. Exceptional mint state examples or coins with rare die errors can fetch up to $250,000 in words at auction, reflecting their extreme rarity, historical significance, and unmatched appeal to collectors worldwide.